Hey everyone, today I want to talk about Atomic Heart.
I'm gonna kill myself!
This is a new game by Rebellion, the same people who made the Sniper Elite games. I've been really interested in this game since I saw it first announced. I've been pretty impressed with the Sniper Elite games, so I was like, yeah, this is going to be sweet. And this is going to be a pretty quick video. I'm really just kind of making this as a PSA that, hey, Atomfall has a photo mode. It's so odd to me sometimes when developers don't market that better. Like, there's literally a video from Atomfall that is called a features trailer, and there's not any photo mode anywhere in there, no talk of it. So if you're a dev or you're in a marketing team at a development studio, please tell people you have a photo mode. I will buy games solely because it has a photo mode. So anyway, yeah, let people know. That's what I'm doing here. Atomfall has a photo mode. It's pretty decent. Let's get into it. So I know a lot of people have compared this game to like Fallout, like it's British Fallout, but you know, I actually kind of saw it more as a adjacent to Atomic Heart. Now, is that because they both have Atom in the name? A little bit, but also, you know, both of these studios are less like well-known AAA ones. And if you saw my Atomic Heart video, I hated that photo mode. They made some really critical choices that made it completely unenjoyable. But I am happy to say this one is a lot more usable. I am popping into it, taking some photos. It's not the best ever, but it's a good time. So this game is running on the same engine as the Sniper Elite games. Also, Alien vs. Predator. I kind of forgot that Rebellion made that game, and God, I wish they'd make another one. If anyone remembers that game, comment below and tell me. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked, back to it. The problems with this photo mode are very similar to the Sniper Elite photo mode, if you saw that previous video. One thing that I really don't like is right when you open the photo mode, it puts you immediately into the settings, and I just hate that. I think most people taking photos in games would rather frame up the shot first, move the camera around, and then adjust the settings like depth of field, filters, whatever. But this one just jumps you right into the settings. Super annoying. I wish it would just give you movement right off the bat. The depth of field is so janky. It's very imperfect. The bokeh is just this odd sort of blur effect, and it doesn't do any kind of natural transition. The focus seems to operate in like a planar fashion. So see this example here where it's just like a straight line of focus. Focus on a camera is like a gradual thing. Unless you have an extremely low aperture combined with a really long lens, you really aren't getting that effect, and it just looks wrong. It does not look natural. There's like a clean cut between what's in and out of focus a lot of the time. You can adjust things in the game to make it a little bit better, but you really have to widen that, you know, digital aperture to make it work, and it's really not perfect. Another thing, just kind of in the same vein of that, is the textures in this game are kind of hit and miss. Like, some of them are like really crisp and obviously high resolution, and then others are like really bad. I don't know if that's a memory thing that they want the game to run better, so they had to pick and choose which textures. Take a look at this like metal thing. Like, look how low res it looks compared to this box that I found just like a few feet away from it. Super high res, crisp. Anyway, side note, but interesting nonetheless. Another thing I wasn't expecting, but I appreciated, is the frame forward setting. So this is something that I admired in Rise of the Ronin as well, where you can click a button and it'll move, you know, the frame forward as if you're kind of like scrubbing in a video. This is great because, you know, if you have something in motion, whether it's the foliage or, you know, I especially see this being used in combat where you're swinging something. I could see this being used to capture like combat moments where people are swinging. Oddly enough, you can't take photos of your own character, so you're not going to get any, you know, self-portraits or anything. But if you want to take pictures of the enemies mid-swing, this frame forward setting is really nice. Overall, the art direction is really nice. That's what attracted me to this game. I'm kind of a sucker for an overgrown wasteland type of vibe, so it's good. And as always, I say this a lot of the times, but I appreciate any game adding a photo mode. It still amazes me that smaller studios like this can add one in, and then you have some higher end ones that aren't putting it in day one. I mean, I can't believe that Elden Ring hasn't added a photo mode to this day.
You were the chosen one!
But then you have a smaller studio like this. So anyway, are you playing Atomfall? Are you having a good time? Let me know. Till next time.